is a shame to say that Nigeria, once the giant of Africa, has become a laughingstock before the international community. How did we even get here? It's really very unfortunate. South African newspaper knocks Nigerian President Buhari over frequent medical foreign trips. In a report written by its multimedia journalist, Chad Williams, titled "Why African Leaders Like Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari Go Overseas for Medical Treatment," they ask. The paper faulted the fact that President Buhari is known for such frequent overseas trips for medical treatment, while Nigeria's health system suffers in many aspects. It's a pity. It's really, really, really very, uh, disturbing that even these our leaders now are blind to see this. They will tell you nothing is wrong with it. Nigeria president always traveling, for medical checkup. We are spending a lot for that. That is taxpayers' money. And these people will never see anything wrong with it. In a country where we have health centers, but these people do not want to do anything about it. They go get headache. They don't run go abroad. See them now. See them. Countries when we say they're not even fit to talk to us, now they are now rubbing us on the ground because we have a government who do not know what they are doing. Well, let's hit the news and get the full details. But before then, if you are here for the first time, kindly subscribe to our channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. South Africa Independent Online Newspaper has knocked Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari over his incessant foreign trips for medical treatment since he assumed office in 2015. In a report written by its multimedia journalist, Chad Williams, titled "Why African Leaders Like Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari Go Overseas for Medical Treatment," the paper faulted the fact that President Buhari is known for such frequent overseas trips for medical treatment, while Nigeria's health system suffers in many aspects. According to the law, President presided over an emergency meeting with security chiefs at the State House aimed terror alert by the US, the UK, and Canada, and yet he jetted out to Seoul and from there to London for medical treatment. The paper, using President Buhari as a point of focus, berated leaders of the African continent for their outright negligence of their respective countries' healthcare systems, while they keep running to various Western countries for medical attention. Meanwhile, Nigeria has spent over 200 days, Buhari has spent over 200 days abroad seeking medical treatment since he assumed office in 2015. The report said, what is it about the healthcare back home that these leaders would rather seek treatment outside their respective countries? Over the decades, we have witnessed several African leaders opt for medical treatment abroad. The leaders include former Zimbabwe, the president, Roberts, who frequently took trips to Singapore for medical purposes, Angola's Eduardo dos Santos, who was in Spain, and Benes Patrice Taylor's Paris trip, to name but a few. The healthcare system in many African countries, including Zimbabwe, Angola, Benin, leave much left to be desired. According to a report on Africans' progress towards achieving universal health coverage, UHC, released in 2021, only half of African citizens, 52%, Some 615 million people have access to the healthcare they need. In 2016, Africans spent over $600 billion on outbound treatment. Nigeria was a major contributor. Its citizens spent over $1 billion annually on what it becomes known as medical tourism, according to Tahiru, Assistant Professor of Strategy, University of Bath. He said that it can be urged that private citizens opting to seek medical treatment in other countries don't owe the public any explanation because it is their own affair. But medical tourism among Africans' political elites is cause for concern because they are responsible for the development of poor health care for the citizens of their countries, according to an article he wrote in The Conversation in 2017. He urges that the reason for African leaders going abroad for medical attention is a lack of confidence in the health systems they oversee, and they can afford the trips given that the expenses are paid for by taxpayers. The result is that they have little motivation to change the status quo. Medical tourism by African leaders and politicians could therefore be one of the silent but overlooked curses of Africa's poor health system and infrastructure, part of the story for the read. Oh my God. He wants to remain young and healthy forever, thinking he can deceive nature, wasting the country resources. The most traveled president of the world is Buhari, and Tinubu is coming to continue where Buhari stopped. By God's grace, it will never happen. South Africa is supposed to mock Nigerian president because they know Nigerian president has died for a long time ago. Okay, these are some reactions by Nigerians. Let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.